So as we have started with the project scheduling, and we have looked the certain models like PERT, Gantt chart, and work breakdown structure, and activities network to divide the different activities, or we can say the decompose the complex activities into the smaller parts, or subdivided bifurcation into the subdivided modules, or to check their dependencies or independence over each other. So today we will look more brief about Gantt charts and breakdown structure, work breakdown structure. So basically we can say the Gantt chart is nothing but the representation, or which is visual. We can see the progress, that at what particular time frame what progress is going on, and we can measure thereby we can measure the status of that particular project, that at what state it may exhibit, and we can see the outlines of all the activities involved in a project. Then we can see the great ways to manage the project schedule simply or easily, that what to be done or when to be done, and how much time it is needed required to be done. Means usually used by any industry that requires project management, construction, telecommunication, information technology management, consulting, change management, and others. Why are they used? Identifying and planning activities and their expected durations, monitoring and tracking the process, and serving as communication tools. Serving as communication tool means we can prepare in, and every team under that project, working ongoing project, can have an estimate or overview idea that this is the overall time given to you to complete that particular task. But the next is, a Gantt chart can also be used to plan your personal project or track your own targets. The target that you have made, it helps to achieve them. So we can say it is a simple way to schedule your activities, allow to see how your project is performing at a glance, allows you to focus efforts and reaching quickly to the unexpected situations, and it also allows you to communicate progress and issues as they raise. A Gantt chart is a type of bar chart that shows the start and end dates of your activities. At what particular date the particular activities is started and their end date we can estimate using this Gantt chart. So other information can also be the needed resources, cost estimates, the key project milestone, dependencies, progress and status of the particular activity. So a detailed Gantt chart can answer the following questions: in what order or what activities are on time or no, who should do them, what are the needed resources, what are the key stages, and so on. So a Gantt chart is created by drawing horizontal bars to represent the time duration of the activities. By looking at the chart, we can see the sequence of the activities, how the long activities means how much time duration it will take, and compare the plan and actual duration of that activity. Can be drawn by hand or implemented using the you can create it using the Excel or the spreadsheet as well. So this is the example of a given. Means in week 1 the selection of team is done, then defining activities, defining the operational definitions and collection plans. Then we can have its constructor, I mean all tasks divided into week by week, as you can see over here. So next comes the work breakdown structure. It is the hierarchical deliverable oriented breakdown of the work. Means we can bifurcate a particular activities into the submodules based on their dependency or interdependencies. Helps on dividing the overall project into the smaller, more manageable categories of work. Represent the entire scope of work for any project. Precedes detail the activities planning. So work breakdown structure is that each descending level represents the more details of work, that we can say the activity 1, then uske नीचे जो हम लोग सब मॉड्यूल्स क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, मतलब उस पर्टिकुलर एक्टिविटी नंबर में 1.1 वो कितना काम, जैसे हम लोग एक एग्जांपल ले सकते हैं, जैसे हम लोग 1 नंबर में रखे हैं रिक्वायरमेंट इंजीनियरिंग, तो पहले उसका एलिसिटेशन पार्ट हुआ, डॉक्यूमेंटिंग हुआ, फिर मीटिंग फिक्स हुआ, तो n नंबर ऑफ सब other activities can be drawn in one branch of the particular activity, in the form of work product or the deliverables. So this is way we create a work breakdown structure. So it reduces the project scope and complexity and provides a structured vision that what to be delivered. An approach of the Gantt chart is that it provides a framework for resource planning and cost estimation. So identify the measure categories and all required to be completed, and required all the activities by sequence of completion. And it also helps in estimating the start and end date of the particular project required for the each activities. Draw horizontal bars to represent the activities and their durations, and it also helps in assigning the roles and responsibilities of the software team members. So this is the more about the Gantt chart. So it is always better to go through these slides at your own and have a rough example. That's ये यहाँ पे कुछ information दिया हुआ है. For example, if you are conducting a survey, you need to finish the data collection before the can start. So other activities can in until the proceeding has one in. So we can have an example like this. So it is always to better a complete project ahead of the schedule rather than the behind schedule. So it also helps in deciding the appropriate size of the project. So this is whole about the Gantt chart and work breakdown structure. Thank you.